The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome to the new channel where our passion transforms a community that sees all things new. I am Master Coach LaKendra and I am streaming live from Dallas, Texas, USA, the home of the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Mavericks, the Dallas Wings, and the Texas Rangers. Oh, happy day and welcome to 1 Million Life Coaches Around the Globe, Season 1, Episode 5, right here on TNC. Hello, everyone. And today is Monday, and you're in the right place, or Tuesday in some parts of the world. You have landed at 1 Million Life Coaches Around the Globe here on the new channel, and it's all about powerful women that lead. Okay, so I'm going to be frankly honest with y'all today. My energy is low. It has been just 15 hours of chaos. My page was confiscated by some complete strangers. I'm operating from a different page. It was hard for me to get in contact with the producers of the show to let them know, like, hey, make sure you send me the information over to the new page. So plus I had to run my business and I had to attend to family. So I just feel like my brain is all over the place. And some of you can probably relate to that. Like sometimes, even though you have to show up in excellence, your mind may be in one place, but you're trying to be focused where you have to pay your time to. So y'all just hold space with me tonight as we power through a powerful show on today. I'm gonna be really vulnerable with you on today because like literally my mind is everywhere. So just stay with me. Invite some powerful women. If you have some powerful bestie friends that you know, or women that you look up to, or that inspire you, like bring them here today, because I'm gonna really need their energy. Even our men that support the show. Invite powerful women that you know into the show, because we're going to have some really, really beautiful guests on today. And as I was thinking about the show on today, because I really wanted to like cancel the show, like what does that look like? This is my 5th episode. Can I even cancel the show? Because I'm not really, in that high level mindset that I'm normally in. And so that was my inner critic speaking to me, right? But my heart was like, no, LaKendra, you just show up. This is the example. This is what the show is all about. How you really portray leaders that are heart-centered. And you have people who are looking for this show every Monday morning or every Monday evening or every Tuesday morning. They're looking for you to show up. And if you decide not to show up today and someone is looking for you to show up, then where do you leave them? That's real leadership, y'all. So let me touch your hearts real quick. And I want to recite The Phenomenal Woman's poem by Maya Angelou. It was a poem that kept me uplifted when I felt down. And it was a poem that I used to teach my girls that I mentored in my nonprofit that I ran for 16 years called Hype Kids Nation. And so I just want to recite it because I just know it's going to give me the energy to power through this beautiful hour that we're about to spend with each other. So it goes like this. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, and the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellow stands or fall down to their knees. Then they swarm around me like a hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, in the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. Then they try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. And I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the rise of my breast, and the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to even talk out loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hands, and the need of my care, because I'm a woman, phenomenal woman, that's me. So we have all grown up to love The Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. And since the beginning of times, women have always found a way to prevail and create life for herself in spite of all of the obstacles set against her. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. From motherhood to homemaker to CEO to entrepreneur and to being million and billion dollar women, the crown was suited well for women. And despite the stigma that women are strong and we can bear all things, today I will be speaking to strong women with power positions, and we will learn how they power through their days to continue to give our communities, children, families, quality products and services, and the safe places to learn, heal, grow, and serve. So this season on 1 million life coaches around the globe, which is dedicated to all of the global life coach training and Entrepreneur Institute certified life coaches who are powerful leaders that lead with love. You get to hear why they chose life coaching, regardless of having extensive academic and professional backgrounds. You will hear how becoming a certified life coach took their lifestyle and business to the next level. You will hear the vulnerability of their personal stories, and despite their successes and academic backgrounds and prominent careers, they still felt a gap. And most will tell you that their gap was closed when they became a certified life coach because it's all about the inner coach. Now, our women coaches are thriving or finally on a beautiful journey towards fulfillment. So, leaders are my theme, and helping them to reconnect back to things that matter is my game. If everyone depends on leaders to solve problems, if everyone depend on women to solve problems, who do we have to depend on when we need problems solved? So let's bring up our two powerful women that lead. First up, I'm going to introduce Coach Celia Jacob is a former overseas Filipina worker turned digital entrepreneur. She's a branding strategist, she's a certified life coach, and she's an international speaker who has traveled around Southeast Asia to talk about freedom lifestyle. She's a body positivity warrior and an advocate of women empowerment. Her passion is to help people elevate their grind and amplify their brand through power of connection and collaboration. Her goal is to help women find a tribe that helps them thrive. A proud mother of two great, beautiful kids and a believer of second chances. Let's bring to the stage Coach Celia.
Hi. Hi, Master Coach LaKendra.
Hello, beautiful. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm doing well. Well, it was a bit of a challenge. I know. This day is quite a vulnerable day for us.
Yes.
I just had some medicines because I had asthma. The weather here is not really that well, but on on another note, I feel so excited because I'm on the other side. I'll be guesting for you. Usually I'm the one asking the question. So
Yes.
and the way you started it, I even opened my phone because of the poem that you had from Maya Angelou, because it was really beautiful and it really started making me feel phenomenal today.
Well, you are phenomenal. And everyone that is tuning in over here in the comments, we have some more phenomenal women over here. We have Coach Christina and Coach Nia and Coach Desiree and Coach Kay Sabala. They're all over here. I'm so glad that they found us, because most of them connect to me from my page that is now down, but everyone is still finding us, and so I'm so happy about that. And what everyone doesn't know is Coach Celia is kind of like my producer. She's like my producer of 1 million life coaches around the globe. So she's normally backstage preparing me to come on, and so not only did she have to prepare me to come on, she has to also be here with me today, so I can really really celebrate her, because you are such a phenomenal and powerful woman, Coach Celia. I know we're supposed to also have attorney Coach Haidee here, but she's having some technical
Difficulties, yeah.
difficulties. So if she can, whenever she comes back in, we will bring her. She'll fit, just like a beautiful handkerchief, like right in the segment with us, right? So let's get into it. Coach Celia, since you're here, you're so inspiring in what you do to empower women. And also, you have your own show, which we'll be able to talk about later so people can really get involved with that. But it's the essence of you as a woman. And then, and all of your life obstacles and all of the wonderful accolades and the things that you've done, the rewards that you've seen, you still found a little nice cushion to become a certified life coach. What inspired you? to become a certified life coach?
Well, thank you, Master Coach LaKendra. I think everyone had this. Most of us had this question in our mind that how are we going to process things, you know? And when I stumbled upon life coaching, it made me realize that the tools that I need um is in this institute. And I felt like it gave me direction. Like at the end of the day, life coaching is giving you that focus, that clarity. It minimizes the noise. It helps you find your path, your north star, if I can say that, because somebody is guiding you. So in the life coaching institute, I was able to find a bit of a bit of a guide. And here, since I became also a life coach, I had life coaches with me. And like what you said, as a powerful, community builder, leader, somebody who's trying to set up some also a tribe or a path for others that they can like thrive with. Um, it's very difficult to do this alone. And life coaching also gave me that community. I want to say hi to Coach Jendi, because Coach Jendi is one of my life coach. She's part of our institute, and every time I'm in my we all have our ups, downs, and in betweens. When I'm in my valley, peaks and valley, right? Whenever I'm in my valley, it's Coach Jendi who is always there to give me like an ear to listen to, somebody to like listen to whatever it is that I'm saying. And I felt like that is what we need, somebody to help us focus. And I think with all the things that I've been doing, one of the most rewarding thing is being a life coach. It also gives me a certain level of, imagine I can be called it with other, prefixes or something, but I preferred to be called coach. The reason for this is for them to also feel that they can talk to me. I'm there to listen, and I have the tools. I am equipped. I am certified by the best. And I feel like this is something that I want to do also. It might not always be a specific topic. I channel them to the right person. Like, for example, somebody needs a specific, topic or category for life coaching. But then again, in general, this life coaching for me made me feel like I am in a group of people trying to uplift one another. So I think as a powerful woman, I am claiming I'm a phenomenal and powerful woman, unapologetic at that. I feel like yeah, we need this, and we need life coaches to help us get by. That's it.
Yes, I so love that. And I love it when you said, I just rather be referred to as a coach, because a coach is such a powerful word within itself. But Coach Celia, and you talked about how life coaching has really like enhanced your professional platform and just making you just a stronger, powerful woman. But what about in your home as a mother? So how has life coaching really helped you help the heart to posture into being a better parent for your kids?
Well, basically, Master Coach LaKendra, life coaching it has benefited, given me so much benefits in different aspects, especially in the family. In the I am really grateful that knowing people also who have different stories, who have different dynamics with regards to how they deal with things, because I have been listening to several life coaches who are helping other families also. It gave me the maybe the right, it's not an advice, but the right way to handle things. There would be times before that I would be very crazy trying to fix things my way, trying to make sure that everything is put together. And at the end of the day, you just realize that there are different people with different dynamics that you have to, accept and you have to understand. And in life coaching, it gives you that uh, the idea of how to handle different people. It's not like mentorship that you have to be familiar with all the things that you have to teach with, or to teach to explain, because you have to buy the book, you have to mentor it with whatever. Life coaching is something that is coming from within. There's life coaches have that special superpower, I feel, and that understands and listens really well to process things and help you and guide you with the powerful questions that you need to hear, in order for you to figure out what you really need to do with life. And in with my kids, with whatever I've been doing with work, life coaching has been very, very helpful. And I thank you for that.
Yes, you're so welcome. You said something. You said that life coaching kind of gives you the superpower. What is your superpower, Coach Celia?
I think one of the superpower that I really am very proud of is the spirit of being there and showing up and being collaborative with whoever is giving me any ideas or in any shape or form. As a life coach, people will be coming to me, and they will be sharing something that is there. Sometimes they are even afraid if maybe this is a silly idea, maybe this is something that nobody ever heard of. But I think a superpower that a life coach has is being open. The openness to listen, the openness to understand that, yeah, there's no such thing as a crazy idea. You know, uh, Whatever floats your boat. That's what I always say. Because so when somebody tells me that, coach, I need some help for this one. I need some help for this one. Okay, I will not tell them that, oh, that's a crazy idea. That's not going to fly. That's not going to work. I listen. And listening for me is another superpower that a life coach have, because it's it's very difficult to find somebody to really listen to you. Like, not just listen, not literally listen, just listen. The heart is listening. There's love in it, there's concern, and there's a general and genuine support that you want to give to someone. I think that's a superpower that is developed when you really try to understand the business or the lifestyle of a life coach.
Oh yeah, you hit it right on the nail. I think one of the biggest gifts that people who come in and they adopt the lifestyle of a life coach is you learn that cooperative listening skill,
Yeah.
which a lot of us struggle with. A lot of us listen to respond instead of listen to just hold space and have compassion for others. And that could be, I mean, that could help you in every aspect of your life. Like I asked Coach Celia, it's helping her with her children, it's helping her, with her spouse, it's helping her with her family, it's helping her with the community and in her business. And that's so key. So if you feel like you struggle with that, expect our listeners over here are mostly coaches. Y'all really all can understand what we're saying, how when you revisited the skill, because we all have great listening skills. We were born with ears. Okay, we all have ears. So we were born with these beautiful ears, but a lot of us just wasn't taught on what to do with them. And so in life coaching, we teach you how to use those ears in such an excellent way. Let's just shout out over here real quick, Coach Celia, if you don't mind,
Yes.
because that I love when our community shows up and add valuable feedback, because we really know what the word support means in life coaching, right? And so it's not only being present, but it's also showing up in your power and letting people know that you're here. So shout out to all these powerful women. We have Coach Ronita, Ronnie B. She says life coaching is a force that levels you up in all aspects of your personal life. Yes, yes, yes.
Very
Um,
true.
and so Coach K. Sabala says, beautiful and amazing fellow coaches. Hello, Coach K. Sabala.
Hi,
Coach
Coach K.
Desiree, Master Coach Desiree, she says, whoop, whoop. That's so
Whoop,
like
whoop.
her. I mean, it's so her, okay? um, you have Coach Christina. Christina says, hi, coaches. And Nappy Coach Nia says, Coach Christina, hey, beautiful Coach Crush. She was my Coach Crush of the week. So everybody is popping in here. Brianna Allison is saying thank you. So thank you for inviting her in here, Nappy Coach, because this segment is all about women. And so we're going to dive deeper, because we just going to have some time with each other, Coach Celia, because we can't get attorney Coach Haidee back in. Let's talk about women in the workplace. What do you think the barriers from, you're in the Philippines. Let's be clear for everybody who doesn't know. Coach Celia is in the Philippines, and from your Philippines perspective, what barriers do you feel that women face in the workplace?
Okay, that is, I think, a general thing, and it's not only in the Philippines. I think everywhere now it's still an issue of equality. I think that's one thing, because there will, even if we're fighting for it, there would always be somebody who will think that men are better to be on a particular position, even if we have been trying our best, to show them that we are empowered enough to also take positions for without thinking of any genders and other stuff. I myself am part of several gender equality groups that is helping people understand women who break the glass ceiling. We try to show that whatever work that needs to be done gets done, even if you're a man or a woman, or whatever gender that you have, because at the end of the day, it's how you're built, how you're shaped, how you take things, the dynamics of your work ethics. So I think that's one of the things. Also, here in the Philippines, because women, like for example, most of us are working and most of us are dealing with kids. That's another thing. That's the reason why I try my best to advocate freedom lifestyle. If you have something that you are very passionate about, like for me, it's coaching, it's branding. Um, Try to marry it to the purpose, and then you find yourself free. Because at the end of the day, you get to be sustainable. You get to do what you love. You get to travel. You get to take care of your kids. And yeah, it's something that is giving you satisfaction. You wake up with determination, you go to bed with satisfaction, right? There's
Yes.
something that is very powerful when you try to do the things that you're very passionate about. And I feel like as a woman here in the Philippines, we are now really empowered to fight for our rights. This is what I did. I think you know my story before. I really fought for my right. I was in a country where I had a bit of a labor issue. I fought for my right and I won. And the rest is history. I was able to prove to myself that whatever it is that you need to, stress and point out, you do it regardless of what gender you are.
I love that. Because I asked that question, and because some people really don't understand that it doesn't really matter where you are in the world. All women
Yeah.
have problems all around the world. So it's beautiful that you were able to share that. I will say, like, even here, being in the US, because I'm asked that question all of the time, especially me being a CEO and running, a pretty successful business. And I work with a lot of men. And what people didn't know is before I even started the life coaching school, I ran my own personal practice, and my personal practice was 70% men. Those were the people that I coached, men from all walks of life. And so I will say, like, men are very vulnerable too,
Yeah, yeah,
and I think the balance of having women in leadership also with men, we really complement one another, because there's a stereotype for men that they can't be vulnerable and they have to hold it all together. But really, in the inside, they're melting down. Versus a woman, we're just who we are. We're vulnerable, we're emotional, but we still are firm, right?
yeah,
My male coaches will tell you that. Oh no, master coach, she's firm, but she's all, she's also her emotional self as well.
yeah,
So I think that instead of always asking the question about, where women are lacking, it's like, where can we continue to grow and share our power,
yes,
and be a collaboration with all, with all people. It doesn't have to be gender based or gender biased or whatever. It's just like, wherever a woman is needed, that's where we come and serve. Wherever a man is needed, that's where he comes and serve, because we're both equally powerful.
yeah.
We're both equally powerful. So thanks for sharing that. Okay, so we have Josephine Bryan. Yes, so Josephine Bryan is here. She is also from the Philippines, and she has a nonprofit called Hunger Free Philippines, which we will be donating to in our
Wow.
2022 Leading with Love conference. So I just met her. So she's here. She runs a beautiful organization. So welcome, 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 Josephine. Thank you. She's here in Dallas. Um, Coach Adam is here. He's one of our male coaches. He says, I love that. Wake up with determination and go to bed with satisfaction. Yeah, you caught that. Okay, you caught that. I love that too. Um, Nappy Coach Nia says resiliency. Resiliency, Coach Celia. And we're all a part of the collective. So yes, yes, yes. I love that. Okay, thank you for inviting me here. No, thank you so much for being here, Josephine. Like, we're just powering through this beautiful segment of 1 Million Life Coaches around the globe. We're here with Coach Celia Jacobs, and she is just pouring into us. She's one of our power women that lead, and she does many, many magnificent things all around the world. She's a global woman, okay? So, Coach Celia, let's talk about legacy leadership, right? When you decided to become your own CEO, because you are your own CEO, what what empowered you to want to become your own CEO, and what was the mindset, or what was the thought that you had in leaving what you were about to build, because you didn't build it yet, what you were about to build for your legacy, or for your children, or for your family? What did all of that look like for you? Because a lot of people don't understand that you just don't fall into a CEO space, or you don't just fall into an entrepreneur space. There's an emotion that comes with that. There's a journey that we already see in our mind. There's an end goal and a result that we want to happen, especially if you are a pretty good CEO like Coach Celia is. So take us on your journey of, I want to start a business. This is what I want it to look like. And my end result for my family or my children is going to be this. Talk to us.
Okay, thank you, Master Coach LaKendra. Well, for me, I've always been very clear with what I want. I want to leave a good legacy for my kids. This is maybe why I say that kindness is my religion. At the end of the day, I want to, because I've been in different countries. I've been in the Middle East. It's a Muslim country. I've been in different places. where there are Buddhists, there are like here, there are Christians, there are Catholics. So um you don't really, you cannot define yourself regarding your beliefs, regarding your educational attainment, regarding how many money you have in your pocket right now. It's the legacy that you can leave to your children, and the legacy for me is to be known as somebody who is a good person who will do her best to support her community, support her country, in order for my children to live a better life. At the end of the day, it's not only about you. It's always about the generation which will inherit whatever it is that you're doing right now. For me, whatever I'm doing, it's my stairway to heaven. At the end of the day, it's something that, trickles a little bit of goodness, that you do, random acts of kindness that maybe you just do, and without really thinking, it made me feel that my dad who's in heaven is happy, and he gave me that particular legacy of helping other people, and I want to rub that into my children, because I feel like that's how I want my children to remember me, by how I remembered my father, how many people he was able to help. It didn't matter if his educational attainment was not the highest. It didn't matter if he started at the very, it's like, at the very bottom level, because he was from the province, then he went to the city. It didn't matter. He just felt like, when you have a chance to help and you are already there, you build a longer table, not a higher fence. You know, that's, I think, one of the things that I'm really very, very, very clear with what I want. I want my children to be proud of what I'm doing. That's why I said that kindness is my religion. If
Mhm.
ever I would be remembered, it would be something not about money. Yeah, I want them to have lots of money. Who doesn't want that, right? But then again, I also want them to strive for what they have. I don't want them to have, I don't want to spoon feed them with all the things that I have right now. My kids, one of my son is now a creative director of a very, very good advertising company. He got that from us, maybe because I was in the advertising and the creative field, and he's trying his best, to help whatever he can, and he's even going to certain places to help kids for, if they have, like, if they need to learn something, or however he can help others to improve whatever they need in life. So I think also my daughter is also having that same idea of, maybe if she can help, or in the future. I feel like these are the legacies that my father left with me, and I want to share it with my kids. And in the end, having a few bucks right there with not with is not bad. You can travel, you can enjoy life. I really want freedom, time, vacation, and financial independence. Whatever I'm building right now, it's because I don't want to check the menu and say how much. I want that food. Or if I want to go to travel, I don't want to think about how much is the ticket. I just say when, where. Those are the things. The legacy on my part is more of creating a lifestyle that would give freedom to choose whoever you want to work for or work with, freedom to work anywhere, and freedom to do whatever that you are very, very passionate of. And that's how life coaching also helped me. It made some clarity, it gave me clarity, and having this lifestyle as a life coach, I'm doing well. I
Yeah,
think this is
I
something,
mean,
yeah, yeah. I think this is something that you should also be looking into. That's why you should, try to contact Master Coach LaKendra. She would be helping you a lot.
yeah, I've watched you grow, Coach Celia, and into this really powerful and unapologetic, beautiful and humbled woman, right? And all of the things that you said, listen up, women, especially women, if you're struggling with finding your true identity outside of being a homemaker or outside of being a mother, right? You do have a gift that the world needs. And it probably pains you every day if you're not living in it. So as women, we carry all things. I say that we're the blankets of the world. Like we're like that one beautiful Chanel blanket of the world that, we are nurturers and we are creators ourselves. And sometimes we forget about our gifts. We forget about the exploration of life. We forget about the identity that we were like born with to be, these beautiful creatures. And so, Coach Celia, you are the example
Thank you.
of what's possible for women. You are the example. And I'm so proud that you chose your life, because it's really that example that becomes a legacy for your offspring, for your children. When my mom passed away, she left me all of her gifts. She left me her confidence. She left me her entrepreneur, lifestyle. She left me her, her grit and her tenacity. She was so unapologetic. That's where I get it from. So she left those things. And when my grandmother passed away, she left her meekness. She was conservative. She was a spiritual woman. She left all of those gifts to me. So women, when we leave the earth, what is it that we really want to leave? Like, what is it that we want people to say about not just, she raised beautiful children, but what about your gifts? Like, what is it that you want them to say? So thank you. We're going to get ready for a break. But before we go to a break, I just want to read some of these good comments, because the women are lit. They lit over here in the comment section. Let's see. Zasara May. Okay. She says women empowerment. Yes, that's what it's about. Women empowerment. Everyone loves your kindness is religion. A couple of people have repeated that. Navi Coach repeated it. Also, a true freedom in life, right? The freedom of life is living, out your greatest purpose. So if you are enjoying this show, let me tell you, we get ready to go on a little break. We want you to go get you some water, get you a little snack, and then invite some more people in the room for the second half of the show, because it's going to be just as wonderful if you're loving the conversations. And Coach Celia, you're being great, so you can take a little break too, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Juan Lu and his puppets face to face with special guests Makata Tawanan, Jess Box, and the Lunaria Marionette Show.
Alam mo, Nicolò, kung wala ako, hindi ka magsasalita. Alam mo, Tito Anlo, kung wala ako, nagsasalita ka nag-isa. Kung wala ako, wala kang masusuot. Kung wala ako, wala kang nakakain.
October 30, Sunday, 7 p.m. at the La Verdad Auditorium in Apalit, Pampanga. Buy your tickets now and see you soon, face to face.
Well, hello and welcome back. I am Master Coach LaKendra, and you're still watching 1 Million Life Coaches Around the Globe. The new channel is an online alternative new media platform of online shows for people on the go. People watch all of our shows as seen on the screen, take a moment, look at them. Imagine having your own show, your own playlist, your own content. And you do not have to do it alone because TNC got you covered. TNC aims to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our channel is a responsible, global 24/7 platform that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers like myself, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. Catch 1 Million Life Coaches Around the Globe live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time as you're winding down from a goal-driven day, and Tuesday mornings in the Philippines at 9:30 a.m. as you get ready to slay your daily goals. You can watch live or on replay via Facebook or YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just search #TNC Now. For sponsorships, please email now@thenewchannel.com or send us a DM, a direct message, and enjoy these life-changing shows because we made them back for you. And welcome back. Hello, hello. Listen, we're looking for sponsors. So to help keep our show thriving across the airways, if you could use some additional exposure for your brand, we would love to talk to you. So please contact now@thenewchannel.com or DM us at our group, 1 Million Life Coaches Around the Globe. Let's go ahead and bring back my beautiful powerhouse, phenomenal woman, Coach Celia. Come on back. Come on back. Hello.
Whoop, whoop.
Music tonight, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I wanted to bring you back up because I wanted to do the Coach Crush of the week with you so we can celebrate our Coach Crush. So let's bring our Coach Crush of the week on up and let's see who it is. Drum roll. Yes, Coach
Stephanie.
I just love Coach Stephanie. She is such a main crush of mine, right? Coach Stephanie, she helps women who are ready to shatter the shame of their past traumas and speak their truth. So she is such a powerhouse woman. And I have watched her transformation from, when she first became a certified life coach to what she is doing right now is so unapologetic and so amazing in helping women to find their freedom in their inner sexy. So if y'all know Coach Stephanie, go ahead and tag her and let her know that she is our Coach Crush of the Week on 1 Million Life Coaches Around the Globe. Yay! Oh, our big fan is here. Andrea Wilson Harris. She's a very big fan of the show. She is here. Hello, Andrea. Thank you for being
Hello,
here.
Andrea.
We love all of your support. You bring so many people to the show. I just feel like she's a super fan. I just feel like she's a super fan. We have all of our congratulations. I just want to put it up on the screen. Let's showcase it. Yes. Congratulations, Stephanie Hercules. Who else? Coach Quesabala says, congratulations, Coach Stephanie. Yahoo! I can hear Quesabala saying that.
Hi, Coach K.
I just love celebrating women.
Yeah.
We go through a lot, right? We go through a lot, and I want to just get a little bit. I want to get in your business, Coach Celia. Can we just go just a little bit of your business? I want to ask you about just your journey because you have such a powerful message that you spread all the way around the world. How did you turn your mess into sexy? Talk about it. Talk about it.
Okay, in a nutshell, let me just, give a glimpse to some of the people who are watching us. I'm a believer of second chances. I'm a survivor. I'd like to think myself like that because in it when I left the country, I had a 10-year stint as an advertising executive and a creative director for a company. And then after that stint, it gave me a very unfortunate experience. I was sent to jail. I was sent to jail because my boss doesn't want me to leave the country, and so she put my passport in the deportation and told them that I was working without a visa, which I proved them wrong. So I spent a week, almost a week inside the jail, and really thinking, why am I here? What's the purpose? I really didn't know. But I fought for my right. People are asking me to just sign, admit it, admit it. I will not admit it. At the end of the day, that is my credibility, and that's the only thing that I'm super, super proud of. So I proved that I was not guilty. I got the verdict. I was innocent. I was not guilty. And from that point, I felt like there's that purpose, that spark. When I was inside the jail cell, I heard stories from different women who I didn't know. But these women are also the women who are very open to help. Imagine they don't have anything. They give you a blanket, they give you food, they give you something because they are thinking maybe you need it because it's already midnight. I came to, I was interrogated from 12 in the afternoon until 10 in the evening, and I was there in the jail cell at 11 o'clock p.m. I was like from pole wires to palm trees. The road was so long, but then again, I felt like may- maybe there's a reason why this is happening. And I told myself, I prayed, if I just get out of this rut, I'll pay it forward. And pay it forward, that's what I've been doing. Because what I've been doing is I try to go to different places where I can help communities to thrive. And this is, I think, because I was able to understand my purpose. And a lot of that came from me being part of us in our group, in our community, in the life coaching community, because I have met people who are so selfless. They are willing to lend a hand, listen to your woes, understanding what it is that where are you coming from. And from there, I really understood a certain purpose in life. And I felt like maybe that is God knocking and telling me that, okay, you're enjoying life too much, so I will just give you some challenges and you will figure things out. So from that mess, when I was there in the deportation jail, I won the case. I was proven that I was not guilty. When I got back in the Philippines with a very, very little money that I have, I put it where I should be putting it: education, and trying to learn the ropes and to find my way back in. And I think I was able to create a foundation. We're in after almost 10 years now. It's been 9 years since that incident. So if after that incident, I felt that I was able to prove myself to myself, not to anyone, to myself, because I think that I owe it to myself to stand up again and to make sure that my kids will be will be seeing their mom again, alive, kicking, and very empowered. I think that's how I turn my mess into sexy, Coach LaKendra.
That is, when I tell you, that is such a sexy story because you could have done a lot of things, Coach Celia.
Yeah,
You could have like shrunk down in the
yeah,
shame most people do,
yeah,
but you found your resiliency to rise above it. And that's just how I know. That's how I know that you were, like you said, I'm here for a purpose. So you
yeah,
really found that purpose and you turned it, you saw the silver lining, right? And you
yeah.
turned it into something that is going to leave people talking about you for years and years and years, even when you're not here. That's the beauty about life. And so I'm so proud of you and I commend you.
But let me ask you, is there a way that I can ask you also? You are a very, very powerful woman, master coach, Queen LaKendra. Whenever I talk to
I
you,
told y'all that she was my producer behind stage, and now I have her on stage, and this is what I have to go through. I have to now be interviewed.
because I won't let this pass. I want people to also understand we have, some midnight talks, remember? And I feel like some of my strengths are coming from you because of how you are dealing things, how you're showing up, how you're trying to be unapologetic. But can you just just share with us, how do you do it? Like for example, today, having your Facebook in an issue, and it's like you're being disarmed because all the connections, the communications are being sent through Facebook right now. And there will be days that it's not really very easy to wake up with a smile. I love the word that you're saying, heavy the head that wears the crown. It's super true. How do you do it, master coach? Can you just give us a glimpse of how you still keep that radiant vibe and that beautiful smile, even if you don't want to or you can't? And what is driving you? What is the main purpose? What is your why are you doing what you're doing, master coach?
You know what? That's a great question, and thank you for asking me that, so people can understand a little bit more about my story, right? So, a lot of people that know me who've gone through the school, I've certified and trained thousands of coaches around the world, but I struggle with an attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and so that really complicates my day every day, right? So being diagnosed with it around age, 5 or 6, and then, living with it all my life, it could just really complicate my days. Today was a complicated day. But here's the thing: there's a formula that I live by, and it's called I Care. It's the model that I created for the institute, and I teach it now to everyone who just wants to come in and learn it, so their life can be transformed. So every day when I wake up, I live with a purpose, and that purpose is a vision. And as long as you can connect with your vision, like I have a clear vision of when my feet hit the ground, when I get out of that bed, there is purpose for my life. And regardless of what's going on, like if it's something that I caused or something that I didn't cause, I know that I have power to live in that purpose, because if you have a purpose, if you've seen it, if you can smell it, if you can touch it, if you can dream it, you have all power to get
Yeah.
through that day. So even though I went to bed at 5 o'clock this morning, like I went to
Mhm.
sleep at 5 o'clock this morning, I woke up at 9 a.m. this morning, because then I have to run a business, and I have so many people that are dependent on me. That vision never leaves my mind, Coach Celia. And I'm so aware of all of my barriers. I'm aware that I live with an attention deficit disorder. I'm so aware of it. And because I know it, I know that things that I have to put in place in order for it not to conquer me, but me to conquer it. A lot of us struggle with a lot of things. We're struggling with depression, anxiety. We're struggling with our limited beliefs. We're struggling with just a low vibrational definition of ourselves, and we allow it to conquer us because there's no vision for your life. You're just kind of waking up and just like going through the motions. But I'm telling you, if you know what you're living for, even those things will become so beneath your feet where you will be able to power through and get through your journey. So I live like that every day. And I may, complain a little bit every now and then. Like I was so ticked off today. Like I was so discombobulated. And then, my stuff in the back was dropping and breaking. It was like so much before I came on and said, "Hi, welcome to the new channel." All before that, right? Because the last thing is, it's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to life. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Mothers, fathers, CEOs, community leaders, leaders in general. If you are affecting life, you are a leader. You wear this crown. And when you put that crown on, you become responsible not only for your life, but for every life that's waiting for you to show up. So when I get out of that bed, I have this imaginary crown. I just put it on my head. Sometimes it's heavy and my head is leaning, and I just got to keep my head straight because it's my responsibility to life. And if we start living with a responsibility, take that balance crap away. It's not about balance. It's about what is most important for you today, for you to thrive. And so when you go to bed, it was something that you said, Coach Celia. So you said something about you when you go to sleep. It's something I can't remember what it was, but it was so powerful. But when I lay down at night, I have so much peace with myself, and because I journey through, and that's just how I do it every day, every single day.
Wow. That's a very, very good way of putting it, Master Coach LaKendra, because we are always thinking, how are you doing it? There's so many things. You have a lot of business, people are depending on you. And on a bad day, how are you you're really struggling? And I feel you right now. I feel like there are so many things that you started it with telling everyone that you will be a bit vulnerable today, and we felt that your authenticity, I think that is something that gravitated us, me especially, to you, because I felt like the rawness, everything about you is telling us that, hey, I'm not perfect. I'm perfectly imperfect, but I'm here to listen. Something of that effect. Thank you, Master Coach.
This is what
Oh,
she
wow.
does to y'all, Yeah, we have some beautiful. Oh my gosh, we have. Andrea just shows up, and she just, this just becomes her set over here. Um, she's invited some other powerful women, because today, y'all, it's all about powerful women that lead, and we are all powerful women. Londa, I see you. She says, I struggle with this daily as well. And so the formula for me is, when you know that you're in a struggle, what is your formula? What is your method to
Yeah.
life, right? So we do everything to make more money, okay? Because I call it my VIP3 experience, right? So you have your vision, and I'm going to teach this in our conference that's coming up, and we're going to play a video in a minute, but it's called my VIP3 experience. So it's, what's that vision for your life, Londa? Um, who is this? Natalie, Nia, all of you over here, Lori, Jasmine, Terry, what is that vision for your life? Warren, Desiree. Once you have that vision and you can see it, then it has to propel you. You have to feel so sexy about it. It's
Yeah.
the purpose and the passion. So the V is vision, and then there's 3 P's. There's purpose. You have to know why you're doing it. What is your why? Are you doing it for your kids? Are you doing it because you just want to be free? Is it for financial freedom? Is it just because you just know that you have this driven passion, and that's what you just want to do for the rest of your life, because the other P is passion? You have to be passionate about it, because when life happens, if you are passionate about it, you would never let it go.
Yeah.
It took me 7 years to finally, land this institute that I wanted to create. I wanted to create jobs for life coaches. It took me 7 years of people telling me no, because life coaching isn't regulated. It's not linked to counseling. It's not linked to therapy. It's not linked to the medical profession or the mental health profession. We were just this free, profession that just came on the scenes, and everybody, started jumping into it, but no one regulated us. So I wanted to create this beautiful platform that only employed life coaches. And for 7 years, people told me no, all of the insurance companies. And then one day, because I was so passionate about it, because I knew what my purpose was with this, and I saw the vision, I just saw the vision of all this 1 million, these 1 million life coaches just serving at the highest level and being responsible leaders. And I got a yes. It was just one yes that I needed. So now I employ life coaches. We're $1 million company. Like, who Who would have ever thought of that? And we're the only company like this in the world that literally do mental health life coaching and serve not in our upper class, communities. Upper class communities already have everything they need. But I get to deal with people in the underserved communities, and our coaches, they come and they serve in our schools, and they serve our kids and serve our families who are trying to dig out of the ditches, and they just need one person to say yes to them. So I've created that platform. And so you can do it. You can do, all of you beautiful women over here, like whatever it is that you want to have in your life, you can have it. But it has to be connected to purpose, passion, vision. And here's my other P, because I never take this away from me. Profit. You got to be able to make money. Like Celia said, how can you live an abundant life if you're always struggling to pay your bills? So
Yeah.
it's so in life coaching, for those of you who are like, oh my God, this is interesting. Oh my gosh, I need something. I have the formula for you. Coach Celia has gone through, my life coaching program for leaders. Half of you over here in this feed have gone through it. And so we're here. We offer a program that can guide you through it. I mean, you can literally get through it within 30 days. And then we have this beautiful conference coming up, and I want to show the video right now. When I tell y'all, it's going to be lit. It is going to be all of that. It's going to be lit. It's going to be all of that. And it's happening right here in Dallas, Texas. It's going to be at the Brookhaven Country Club in Farmers Branch, November the 17th through the 20th. If you want to know more about the conference, it's so exclusive, y'all, because I have removed 80 seats because I want it to be impactful. I want you to get everything that you need from the conference without it being so crowded because people just want to come. I want people who want to be there. So if you are interested in attending the conference, you have to go to our website, and we'll put it in the feed. You have to go to www.globalcoachentrepreneur.org, go click on events, and the conference contact log is there. You just have to type in your name, your number, and your email address, and we will email you a discount code. We're doing that up until September the 15th before the prices are just set, because we want people who really want to be there to be inside of that room, because it is going to be so amazing. Just amazing, amazing. So listen, the women over here are, I just got emotional reading the comments. Have you read the comments? Are you reading them?
Yeah. Very powerful.
Just amazing. Lori Triplet, she says, I agree. Everyone struggles with things, and we have to take control over our struggles so that our struggles don't overtake us. And you're so right, Lori. And we work so hard to do that, but sometimes we don't have the formula of the support to be consistent in taking over our struggles. And so any of you, if you've never heard of life coaching, just visit our website. schedule a call with me. You can do that from the website. Like, I would love to talk to you, because this is like the Yale or the Harvard of personal development. It's the highest level of personal development that you can take from anywhere in this world, from anybody, from any service provider that also provides personal development. Life coaching is the highest personal development course that you can take, and I challenge you to challenge yourself to do that. Desiree says, I've been doing hair for 10 years, and this is my first year really being seen. I honestly just had to believe in myself and trust my intuition. First year on my own and hit 20K. Now, come on. When you profit is a big thing. And women, because we're so nurturing, a lot of us, we're not capitalists, right? Unless you were kind of born into capitalism, you're not really a capitalist. And a lot of women we're just true, wholehearted servants, and we just want to serve, and we struggle a lot, which is why we are kind of like, well, not anymore, but for a long time, we were kind of like at the bottom of the barrel when it came to, earnings, making money, because, we were in serving industries, we were running nonprofits, we were being, advocates and, philanthropists, and we were doing all those things, and men were making money. So now when you position yourself where you can make 20K on your own,
Wow.
that is amazing. Congratulations to you, Desiree. Yeah, congratulations. Like, that's so, so, so amazing. So thank y'all for everybody that's commenting. What y'all don't know is we give away free gifts over here. So we'll be giving away some free gifts, but I want to come back over to our guest, to my beautiful queen, who just, you have really helped me a lot, this year. And I'm so grateful for, first of all, you presenting this platform, for not only for me, but for the Institute, because you believe in the vision. What does your vision look like for your personal brand as you move forward, Coach Celia?
For me, the vision is to be able to help amplify the brands of the people that I'm working with or working for, and also to, at this point, I'm an advocate for the digital for good. I want to help. TNC is really very, very passionate in helping spread goodness in the digital sphere, in the digital space. So I think this is something that I really want to do, to advocate digital for good, and also for my brand to be known globally, because Brown Roots, that's my brand, is in the Philippines, you call it Lahing Kayumangi. It's the brown race, the color. So it's basically something that I'm super proud of, being Filipino, who can, live and embrace different cultures and accept people around, and be very open to understand that there are different lifestyles, ethnicities, culture that we have to understand, embrace, and love. That's why I'm gravitated with the life coaching of Master Coach LaKendra, because this is leading with love. And I think that, yeah, you have to be sustainable, you have to get profit. That is very important. But then again, everything should also be coming from the heart. And this is how Master Coach LaKendra is exuding every time with love, every time with this openness, every time with this. Maybe the reason why I also followed her and made sure that I would be helping 1 million coaches, life coaches around the globe, reach its target, is because I want to be that person who assists her, who supports her in putting beautiful people, beautiful hearts, good hearts in different places of the globe to lead with love. So that's, I think, a very simple vision of mine. You're on mute.
And I'm on mute. It was only because I was tearing papers getting ready for the raffle. But what people don't understand is, Coach Celia, is when you start to live in your purpose, then you start to find your community and your tribe.
True.
because for a long time we be in the trenches by ourselves. It's like, damn it, like I'm always, struggling, and like there's no one there for me. It's because you're operating outside of your sexy zone. Your sexy zone is your purpose zone for me.
Yeah.
Once you start to just say, listen, we have a attorney coach, Haidee, that was supposed to be here, who, she is an attorney. She works in law enforcement. She does so many things, but she's also this certified life coach, just like an amazing woman, because at the end of the day, all of that served her well, but she knew that there was more to her life. Just like you, Coach Celia, you knew that there was more to your life. Even I have a very extensive professional and educational background, but I love being called master coach.
Yeah.
I love being called a life coach because this gives me a greater purpose in life. And this is just what I actually love to do. So, oh my gosh. I just saw that. So listen, let's today has been so wonky. I'm so sorry. Sorry to the new channel. We're gonna do better next week. I want to do this raffle before we wrap up. Y'all have no idea. I think this is the first day that the channel got to experience my aloofness. But it happens, and it doesn't stop me, because I know who I am, right? And I know what my gifts are, and I still show up. So we're gonna do this raffle. So what we're doing right now, we're getting ready to go into a segment that I call our Small Acts of Kindness segment. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to close out. So make sure you're putting your comments in. I've already written your names down. So if you want to get in contact, if we didn't answer a question, you want to get in contact with us, just inbox me. I'll put a message in here, and you can inbox me. So my old profile has been taken away, but I have a new profile, and you can message me there, or you can message me on the website, and then I'll just contact you. So I got time this week. So our Small Act of Kindness segment is where we show our appreciation back to those who came in. You spent your over an hour time with us, and just paying it forward. And I love that, because without you, we don't have a show. So we're giving away. Celia, do you want to say real quick what you're giving away?
Yeah. I'm going to give away 3 brand audit and consultation for the 3 winners, and one winner for social media management trial. So because I am handling a virtual sidekick agency, so I am giving 4. So that's 4 names. 3 brand audit and consultation. I might, throw in a free logo if you want. And then, that is, I won't say, I'll let you know how much that costs, but that's free because of Master Coach LaKendra. And 1 week social media management support from my virtual agency company.
Oh my gosh, I need to put my name in here. So how many names are?
4.
4. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling 4 names, and I'm going to be pulling 2 names. So the Institute, the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, we're giving away 2 $10 virtual Starbucks cards, because the person that won it last week never reached out to me. So we put it in the bucket today. We put it back in there. So we're giving away 2 $10 cards. So when you don't claim your gift, we just put it back in the bucket, right? That's just how it goes. So let's go ahead and give away one of the Starbucks cards, and it's going to go to Brianna. She's somewhere on here. I have your name now. So you won. All you got to do is inbox me, so I can have your email address to send your $10 card to. We're going to give away one of your gifts now. So one of Coach Celia, what is this first one going to be for?
That's for the 1 week social media management support from.
Okay, so this is for one week of social media managed support. So she can help you with that, and that goes to Nappy Coach Nia, she so needs this.
Yeah, I will. I will. You will see the difference.
Yeah, so Nappy Coach Nia. Okay, so another gift card. So the second gift card, the Starbucks gift card is going to go to Terry. Terry, whoever she is that is on here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so the next one for Coach Celia is what, Coach Celia?
That's a brand audit and consultation to help them elevate their brand.
So help to elevate your brand. So if you have a business, this is going to be great for you. And K Sabala. K Sabala, that's one. The next one is going to go to Zasara. She was on here earlier, Zasara. And the last one, let me mix this up. The last one is going to go to, this is so fun, Desiree.
Wow.
Desiree, so congratulations to all of our winners. And thank you so much, Coach Celia, for being here today. Thank you for all of our guests. Make sure you're tuning in every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time here on the new channel. So are you a leader looking for an online community that you want to be a part of? Join our Facebook page, 1 Million Life Coaches Around the Globe. If you're ready to take your life to the next level, if you feel that you are a pretty good person in your heart, I offer an all heart-centered life coaching certification for leaders. Our heart model and course was designed just for you to teach you how to discover your inner coach at all times. So if you're feeling burnt out, if you feel like there should be more opportunities for you in life, if you're exploring with fear and hesitation and with judgment or even rejection of others, maybe your friends or your family just don't get you anymore. If you're tired of being on an emotional roller coaster ride, just up and down, or do you feel like you can just be a better leader, a better mom, a dad, a neighbor, a supervisor, a CEO, like all of the things that you do, if you feel that there is a next level to that, all of these people lead. And 1 Million Life Coaches Around the Globe is a mission to have 1 million life coaches leading with love, representing all 195 countries. It is possible, and you are possible on every level of your life. So if you want to learn more, please explore our website and connect with us there. And we will see you on next week. And thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.
Bye.